So I'm really looking forward to this one. Oh my goodness. I always have to check my hair. It's like the screen comes on. It doesn't do any good. I kind of fluff it up and and then I just leave it because it doesn't make any difference. We are doing bar moves today. So all you need is a sturdy chair, a countertop, the back of a sofa, anything that's nice and sturdy that you can use as a balance assistant if you need it. And that's about it. No equipment needed today. We're not going to do any weights or not going to go to the floor, so we don't need a mat. But if you need something underneath your feet, like a mat to be comfortable or to stop you slipping, then go ahead and put a mat down. That's fine too, absolutely. What else? What do I need to tell you? Oh, I'm working on my sound issues. I know when I'm close to the screen that I'm fine with the microphone that I have, but I'm actually getting a headset mic. So that's going to look very professional, right? That's supposed to be coming soon. So I'm looking forward to messing around with that and seeing if that helps when I am moving around. So we're going to get started. And today I have in store for you quite a bit of cardio. Mm-hmm. And some leg work and some abs, all standing up, all either at the bar or standing near the bar in case you need it. That's it. Pretty good to go. Okay. Second position is going to be our starting position today. And we're just going to soften those knees, round those shoulders to the back. 1 and 2, 3, 4. I'm going to change that music volume. I think it's a bit too loud. I just want to hear it myself for a beat. There we go. 1. 4 more. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Let's work the waist in. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Keep going. Reach over. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down and up. Bending through those knees. Knees are tracking out towards the toes. Bodies held nice and high. Good. This is a nice slow plie. Taking your time. Let's ramp up those arms a little bit all the way through. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now down for 2. 1, 2, and up. Good. 1, 2, and up. And 1, 2, and up. And 1, 2. If your arms are not exactly doing what mine are, that's okay. You can just play with those arm patterns. As long as your arms are moving, it's going to help get that cardio going. 1, 2, and up. Now go for 3. 1, 2, 3, and up. And 1, 2, 3, and up. And 1, 2, 3, and up. And 1, 2, 3. Just 2 more of those. Count it down to 3 little pulses and up. And 1, 2. We're starting to get that heart rate up. Let's turn side and center. Side and center. Just the neck. Shoulders are down. Good. 4 more. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's limber that waist together. Side and side. Side and side. Good. Adding on to that, plie with a toe tap. Plie, plie, plie. Good. Side to side. Plie. Reach. Reach. And reach. Reach. And reach. Good. I reached so hard. I actually touched my ceiling. That's how I can tell. This really lengthens your body as you start to warm up, because I can actually touch the ceiling. Last two. And one. Very good. We're going to keep that nice wide second position and really lengthen that out, because we're going to dip in one side to a lunge. And we want to make sure that you're not going past. I'll just show you that. We don't want to go past your knee on that lunge, past your foot. So the knee has to come about parallel there. So just readjust to a nice wide position and take it to one side. So same, we're gonna reach over, but we're just dipping to one side. Warming up that thigh, that lunge to the side. And 4, and 3, and 2. Hold there, just the arms, and 1, and 2, and 3. Good. 4, couple more. 5, and 6. Technically not a couple, a few. Last one. We're gonna hold it here. Lift the heel and a little pulse. 1, 2. Reach with the arm. 4, 5, 6. If that's not comfortable for you, put that heel down. 8 more. 7, 6, 5. Hello, thigh. 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. We're gonna reach the other way. And 1, and 2, 3, and 4. This is the last section of our warm up. And 6, and 7, and 8. We're going to reach it out here and lift that toe. And 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7. Hold it out and pulse. 2, 3, 4. Put the heel down if you need to. 7, 8. And I think I made a mistake. I think we did too many heel raises on this side. Oh, but you got this. You got this. 7, 8, and back to the center. Let's walk those feet in. I'm feeling nice and warmed up, and we're going to move on to our cardio section. Let's move up to the bar. One hand on the bar, and we're going to start with curtsy and kick. Crossing the foot on the outside behind. Bending the knees as much or as little as you wish, and then kicking the foot up to the side. And that can be as high or as low as you need to. Let's go. Outside foot, crossing behind. And 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Double up and 1, 2, and up, 2, and down, 2, and up, 2, and down, 2, and up, 2. Good. Triple with 1 kick. 1, 2, 3, and kick. 1, 2, 3, and kick. 1, 2, 3, and kick. Good. Back to single added arm. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring the foot in front. We're going to pivot around. Turn this way and move that chair. Here we go. The other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, you do not have to go too low. 7, and 8. Double up and 1, 2, lift, lift, 2, lift, lift. Control that lift right there, so that you're not trying to struggle with keeping that leg in the air. 4 more. 3, and 2, and 1. 3 times 1, kick. It's 1, 2, 3, and kick. 1, 2, 3, and kick. 1, 2, 3, and kick. We have 4 more just like that. Remember to alter the depth of that squat or that plie if you need to, and the height of that kick. All optional. Last 1, 2, 3, add an arm and single. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice work. We're going to keep on this side, so I don't have to turn my chair again yet. Take it out to a wide second. Arm is coming out. I'm just going to shift my chair a little bit this way, because I think you might need some more room on that side. Hang on one second. There we go. Wide plie for our second set, starting on the outside leg. We're going to plie and tap, plie and tap, plie and tap. Take it nice and wide. Keep that plie really wide. Take a step out to that plie and push off with that thigh. Good. 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Double up. It's 1, 2, and tap, 2. 1, 2, tap, 2. 1, 2, tap, 2. We got this. Good. 4 more. Tap, 2. Just going to add a change of the arm. Tap, 2. That's optional, but I like to keep my arm moving. Very good. 3 and a lift. So it's 1, 2, 3 and lift. 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 Last 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Turn it to the other side. About face. Double up. 1, 2, tap, 2. 3 and a kick. 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3, lift. More. Draw in. Turn around. So just in case you thought you lost me over there, I actually stopped cueing, but thought it would be less cumbersome to just not move the chair. So that's what I did. Okay, I think we're nicely for us. We're going to start in a ballet. I'm going to wiggle back a little bit, so just get my fingertips here and give myself room to lean into that bar a little bit. We're going to start with one leg, pick a leg, any leg, and draw it into a retrouille, which is just a touch behind the calf with the knee turned out. So you can see that from this side. All right, the knee is turned out. We're going to bend that leg and lift to the back. That lean forward is directly proportionate to that lift to the back. So if you're going to tap in and just lift a little, you just lean a little. If you're going to tap in and really get that leg up, lean into that bar. Okay? So you choose that range of motion. Retrouille. And 1, 2. I'll start with a moderate lean forward to show you that option. 4, and 3, 2. Keep going on that option or change it. I'm going to go a little deeper into that knee as I come down and lean a little deeper as I come up to the scale. Retrograde and lean. You do not have to add that lean or that deep squat on that supporting leg. 2 and 1. Moderate height and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the toe for the last 8, 7, 6. That's an option. Stay on my heel, that's better. 2 and 1. Come on down. Other side. Lean. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Remember that lean is exactly proportionate to the lift in the back. Body stays straight. Change it if you wish, or stay on that same amount of resistance, or add on. Do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Moderate lean and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the toe and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to first position. Change legs. Retrograde. This time the leg comes out to the side instead of the back. I'm going to show you that from the side position. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Again, the lean come in. 7, 8 more. Maybe you add a little bit more of a lean. 2 and 3. You can still do the space in the bar. 4 and 5, 6, 7. That leg stays out and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more on the toe. That's an option. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Change legs. Retrograde in side. 2, 3. Moderate bend, moderate lean. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. You get in a little deeper if you like. Down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold that leg up to the side and lift. 2. Slight lean. 5, 6, 7 on the toe. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll finish our little cardio section. Leaning into the bar with both hands. Feet are going to come into a ballet 1, just for our basis and our foundation there. And we're going to bend the supporting leg and lift one leg up fast here. So we're going forward, center, back, center, forward, center, back, center, forward, center, back, center, forward, center, back. Let's try it with that straight knee. Forward, center, back, center. Feels different. Forward, center, back, center, forward, center, back, center, forward, and hold. We're going to lean in and out and in. I'm flexing my foot to keep that leg active. So from the front view again, just briefly here, it is a straight knee on, not that turn now, not that turn out. Straight knee on, out and in, out and in. Last 2 and 1. Bring that foot in, come on up, turn those toes out to first in that semi-retrograde position so that that foot can swing past that shin. Bend the knee. Here we go. Front, center, back, center. front, center, back, center, front, center, back. We're keeping the body fairly still here. The lean forward is just helping support the body as you do these actions, front and back. Good, last two. And then we're going to change that knee to straight on. Here we go. Straight knee. Front, center, back, center. Front, center, back, center. Front, center. Just showing you that angle from here. It's hard to keep that knee straight on the way back. It wants to swing out. Try and keep it straight. Last two. One, and back, and center, two, and back. Hold it up, out and in. Foot is flexed. And three, showing you different angles. Same thing. 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. And oh, the butt is burning on the supporting leg, and that is normal. That's what we usually feel. Let's take that same position again, and we're going to change up what that leg is doing for our second leg set here. Leaning in and bringing that leg to the side. We're just going to lift side and down. There is no pretty way to show you this. Okay, side and down, side and down. Slightly leaning forward, but you're leaning in to that bar, side and down. So 8 and 7, 6 and 5, 4, 3, bend that supporting leg just a little bit. 1, now I'm going to come out and in. 2, 3. This does not have to be held very high. Keep that knee a little bit lower if that's better for you. This is working that glute area and the outer thighs. And 1, now combo down, up, out, and in. Are you screaming? I hope you're breathing. That helps. Out and in. Last 4. And 3. Was that good news or bad news? 4 more. And 2. Don't answer that. Just keep going. And 1. Let's lift that other leg to the side. And 1. And 2. 3. 4. Softening that supporting leg. I had to remind myself that too. 6 and 7. Hold the knee up as high as you can. And 8 and 7. Extend that foot. 6. Try to keep the knee in the same spot. 5, 4, 3, 2, and combo that. It's 1 and out and in. 2, out and in. 3. Keep pulling your belly button in. Then 5. We want to support the lower back and really lean into that counter. Oh, I did the boo-boo there. Was that counting? Keep going. Out, in, and last one. I was chatting. Actually, I stopped doing it. Let's stretch it out. Just stretch out now to the back of the hamstrings. The legs are straight. Press the body down. Lift the tailbone. All right. And feel that stretch to the length of the back of the legs. Well done. Now we have our first position. Bring your heel into the toe. Arm to the side. We're going to plie and stretch. Plie and stretch. Stay on the balls of the feet, even as you plie, or as an option, bring those heels down. Let's do 8 more. And 7, 6, and 5, 4, and 3, 2. Hold the plie and sink that rib cage and hip together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stretch. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Crunch down. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last set. 4, and 3, 2. Same on the balls of the feet if you can, and crunch down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Heels down, hand to your hip, bend those knees, pelvic tilt. 1, and back. 2. We are crunching ribs to hips in the front, and then squeezing ribs to hips in the back. Crunch, in and back, tilt and back, tilt and back. Last set on the toes, tilt and back, tilt and back. 3 and 4 and 5 and scoop and 7 and 8. Back up on those heels. I'm going to turn my chair and my bar to the other side so that I don't have to turn my voice, but you can just turn your body around. From first position, take your outside foot and place it at your big toe. Good. Lifting up onto the toes and bringing the arm to the side. Let's reach, starting with 8 to plie. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the plie and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now 4 reaches. 4 and 3. The heels can come down in between if that's better for you. I'll show you that on the last round. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3. Hips at the side body. 6, 7, 8. And here's the heels down between each plie, or even keep those heels down. That's okay too. And last set. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hip tips. I'm going to come back up on my toes. That's how I did the first time around. We're going to tip 1 and back, 2 and back, 3 and back, 4. Now I did 1 set with the heels down and 1 set with the toes up. So I'll do that in reverse order this time so that I get both the same on both sides. Back down to the heels. Last set, we're going to scoop the hip forward and back. 2 and 3. Really think of bringing the hips together in the front and then together in the back. And you're down to 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1. Last one. And we're back to neutral. Super work. I think we earned a really good stretch. I'm just going to adjust my chair so that I can come a little closer to the camera, and you guys can grab a drink and stretch bar. Okay, let's lean into that bar, or you have that bar nearby, and walk all the way back for a full front body stretch. Full front body stretch. I'm going to turn my head so you can see this position. Let's rotate from here. Lift one arm and reach it up and then through. And then back to the center. Press down. Legs are straight, but you can bend them a little bit if that's better for your flexibility, or a lot. Okay, bend them as you need. Good. Reaching the other arm up. And reach through. Back of the neck stays long. And back to center. Lift the tailbone, drop the shoulders down, bend the knees as much as you need to. Take a big step in with one foot, press that heel down. Doesn't matter which foot, because we're going to do both. Eventually, toes facing towards your chair. Lift up on that back foot, tuck the hips under so the body is nice and straight, and then drop down, doing that stretch to the front of the leg. There's still a little bit of pressure on that back leg. So you may feel it shaking a little bit, but try and focus on that hip. Press forward for the stretch. And then if you're okay with it, we're going to lean into the chair for full balance and pick up that leg. Just have to adjust my standing foot a little bit for that. Keep the heel away from the seat. And just allow that to rest in your hand. Because we do want that muscle to relax into the stretch. We don't want to hold that foot up in an awkward position. Beautiful. And we're going to turn it to the front now, towards your camera, and cross that leg over and reach towards your arm. Side body stretch. Okay, so our we were using one leg to start. If you were using the other leg, you may have had to reach away from your bar, and that's okay too. Or switch up your feet. I didn't think of that when I was cueing first. I should have picked the leg. So let's go back to facing the bar. Let's do the other side. We're gonna step back first and get that nice long stretch in that bend. And then give us an idea of how far away we stood that first time through. The other foot this time, and pressing that heel in. The calf. Very nice. Love the feeling of that stretch all the way from the back of the heel, so the Achilles tendon, all the way through the calf and into the back of the leg. Feels good. Let's come up on that toe first. Tuck the hips a little bit, bend that back knee, soften it, and come down. And we're tipping the hip forward. Okay? Again, if you're feeling a little bit of pressure in that back knee because our body weight is still there, so you may feel a bit of a shake. That's okay. Just press through that hip and see if you can get that feeling into that hip that is pushing forward. So here's our optional step forward and catch that foot. Okay. If you don't wish to catch the foot with your hand, you can try a tea towel, so let it come about halfway down. Or you can let the foot just rest on the floor and do a nice deep hip kick. That works too. All right, we're going to hang out on that side for just a little bit longer. Now I have to remember that we used our working leg to cross front and then lean. So just excuse my flip side for cross and lean. Now that I have that going on, I'm just going to turn to the side. I don't need the bar for this time. Keep breathing into that rib. And then come on up and let those arms down. Good work, everybody. Let's go back to our first position and feel like a ballerina. So do a little ballerina bow. And arms up and forward and up. I'm sweating today. I do think that is one effective workout, if I do say so myself. All right, guys. Next week, I will be playing around again with sound and trying to make sure I have that element dialed in so that we have some better quality coming at you for these workouts. In the meantime, thank you for bearing with me on my learning curve and through these difficult times. You know what? We're making the best of it. We're being who we are. We're keeping our workouts up. That's awesome. And that's all we can do, right? We got to hang together. We gotta make this work. So do it and have a great weekend. What else? I don't know. I love you. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you guys on Monday.